Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of E-Electric Productions. I'm Jay, and today we're going to take a little journey into Hades. Roll intro. Okay, we're going to play full-on Paintball today. This is my third time trying to review this title. It's not that it's crashed to desktop, it's that I've crashed to desktop 2 times now trying to get through this review. I have completely lost it, gone on a rant and a tirade. At one point, I ended up out of my seat practically yelling at the computer. Not at you guys, but at the garbage that was on my screen. This is the worst game I have ever played. Let's jump in. Okay, so first things we're going to do, you got to log in, and I want you to be prepared here if you decide to buy this game, which you're not going to. Promise me, look me in the eyes and promise me you will not buy this game. Once you do buy this game, you have to go in and log in. You have to create a username, password, a profile. You have to put in your email address. The game will then email you an access link, which you'll have to go into your spam folder in your email because your email is smart enough to know that it's garbage. You go into your spam folder and then you can activate your account, and that's the only way you can play this game, even offline single player. Yeah. But, let's go into settings. I'm sure it gets better from there. If you mess with any of your resolutions on here, the game will freak out. It will absolutely freak out. No matter what resolution settings that you choose in this game, you're not going to be able to see the top and the bottom of the screen properly, or it's going to be so grainy and pixelated that you won't be able to read anything. So it's completely unoptimized at any resolution. I've got it turned up to 16 MSAA. I've got the brightness turned up because it's super dark otherwise, and I've got anisotropic filtering at 16. Vertical sync, I don't know if it's off or on because you don't actually see if it's turned off or on. They didn't even include that. Okay. Controls, there are none. Audio, none. Multiplayer, Okay. How about extras? Credits, there are none. Leaderboards, none. Achievement stats, none. Why bother to put extra stuff? I understand this is early access, but just leave out extras till you're ready to add the extras. Okay, so loadouts. You're going to notice that on everything in this game, everything is just layered horribly on top of itself. So you've got select loadout or select or rename a loadout from your profile, and that's covering up custom loadouts behind there. So we're going to go to custom loadout 1 because whatever. So then you go into the store. Your character's hands remain up, horribly scarred it looks like. Let's get a cold drink. Oh, text field. You hit E, nothing happens. It just pans back to third person for a minute. Let's customize our character. Nothing opens here. Nothing. You can change the terrible music to something a little softer and more terrible, but at least it's softer. I want to point out something here. One of these things just doesn't belong here. One of these things just isn't the same. You've got some Titman 98s, Titman A5, looks like some Angels, different things like that, and a shotgun. A shotgun. Yeah, that's right, because by the time you're done playing this, you will need that shotgun. Let's go downstairs. They don't tell you there's anything down here, but you'll discover it. Oh, look at that wonderfully 1999 level grainy mirror reflection. We have no ammo, so we can't fire. You go in here to customize your loadout. And I'm going to tell you right now, there's almost no options. Most of these are all just blank. Modify weapons. There is one marker that you can choose from, and one of every one of these items. Barrel, trigger, optic, suppressor. You can't change your ball color. Special weapons. Oh, I gotta show you this. This is a treat. Yeah, there you go. There's your grenade. A watermelon with a coffee cup on top of it. There are no options in this game. The marker is just as accurate as your pistol. It doesn't matter if you aim down sights or not. Accuracy is the exact same. When you hold your grenade, you can see your completely severed arm glued to the grenade there. Just hold down the grenade button and you get this wonderful throwing animation. Look at that. Just clipped right through the grenade. And then watch this. Yeah, you throw a paint grenade and you absolutely gib yourself. And then break the game. Every time. I've done this all 3 takes. It's broken. It'll never stop. You have to exit. By the way, when you hit exit, it doesn't say full-on paintball, exit to main menu. It says Unreal Development Kit. There is no icon in your task menu at the bottom if you Alt-Tab out. It just says Unreal Development Toolkit. So once you have gotten depressed over the fact that there's nothing to purchase or buy in this game, let's jump into the instant action. Let's see, they said they've got tons of maps, so let's take a look to see some of these maps that they've got. Well, this doesn't look half bad. I mean, there's a fair amount of variety here. Let's go to the bottom. PB entry. Add my picture, please, to the map picks pack. Also, don't forget to add me to the game config file. Good job, guys. Way to throw maps in there that... Oh, and if you choose these maps, it crashes the game. My recommendation to you is, whatever you do, don't choose Compound like I did, being the first map, or Compound 2. These maps are huge, and even with the AI turned all the way up to experienced, after you die or get tagged out, they're going to run around this giant map and never be able to find each other and play forever. The AI is abysmal. So let's just choose a speedball map because they're small and the AI has a hard time getting lost on such a small map. Game modes, it doesn't matter. Let's just do last team standing. Settings, just don't mess with anything. There's always options that just have nothing written down that you can still click and choose. Who knows what you're choosing? And then you get here. Your cursor is a gray block. You can barely read stuff because it's got this blue tinge all over it. Just choose auto-assign team. If you can even tell if you've clicked on it or not, it doesn't really matter. None of those options matter.
You are on red.
Voices in the game are terrible, horrific. There is loud train noises in some of the maps for like no reason. When other players get hit, they scream like a pregnant yak being killed. I think it's a joke. The title of this game should have been My Summer Vacation and the Game I Made in 1 week. This game is $15. $15. Not, like $1.99 like some of those Unity asset flip games where you just run around and kill a bunch of dinosaurs with a couple of random weapons and they charge you $1 for it. No. This game is $15. There's a tumor sticking out of your jaw. It's always sticking out of your jaw. I think it's supposed to be your tongue, but it's always just sticking out there. Whether you're in the in-game store. Yeah, no, we're not playing another round. Even this map is not huge, and the AI actually, it is huge. And all the maps in this game, oh, this is fun. See these bees here? I don't know what the purpose or the point is, but they will chase around the characters in the game. You'll have a swarm of bees just following you around. Why? It doesn't add anything. It's not quirky or unique. It's just ridiculous. The levels look terrible. There's absolutely nothing redeeming here. I'm actually kind of curious if I can maybe shoot down those. You can jump up most surfaces. I kind of hoped maybe, just maybe, you could shoot the...
First blood.
They stole that straight from Unreal, the first blood thing. By the way, I think it's hilarious. You're playing a game that's Paintball, and it says first blood. So, because that makes sense. Anyway, we're going to quit out of here because I can't stomach another moment of this. Multiplayer. You know what? Maybe it's better online playing against other humans, right? Sure. There's one server. There's not been a single person on there. And that is the only thing that has me holding on hope that humanity is not completely doomed yet. Oh, but if you don't know what you're doing and you happen to click on this full-on Paintball Server 1, it's filled with bot AI, and it will go on to infinity and beyond. The matches never end. You'll go in thinking you're playing something. It never ends. I racked up like 56 kills or something like that. There's no timer. There's no way to hit tab to see who's winning or how many kills you actually have. I just know that when I started counting how many kills I had, I got over 56, and it never ended. It never said congratulations. It never gave me any in-game currency. Nothing. Guys, that's pretty much it. And I apologize how negative I've been. If you've been able to sit through this and stomach it, my only hope is that you will stay so far away from this game, the developers, and the publishers, which is one and the same. It's called like Paintbrush Games or something, whatever. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They're never going to make anything else. The game touts on its Steam page that it's a simulator. The only thing this is simulating is pain, discomfort, and highway robbery. That's it. I will be immediately uploading a review and this video, and after that I'm hitting that refund button so fast. I'm discouraged, guys. I'm discouraged for Steam. Something's got to change here. Jim Sterling has been on this bandwagon for years saying they've got to revamp how they allow games to be put onto Steam for early access and for, I don't even know what the status of greenlit is anymore, but games like this just cannot be on Steam. I thought that I'd be playing a quirky, kind of cheap, paintball game, that I was going to have some fun, and there was AI in the game, and it's got Unreal, which is, the Unreal Engine does a good job of putting in AI and things like that, and I didn't expect this to be, like, good. I expected it to be bad in a fun way. No, this is just trash. That's all this is. So, as always, I really appreciate you guys stopping by and hanging out for a little while. Leave in the comments section below just what you feel this current state of Steam is, with 30 or 40 games being released a day, and at least 75% of those just being abysmal. I mean, they're just bad. And I mean, this is beyond bad, but a lot of the games that get released are just poor games, and it's sad because there's some really good games that are getting released on Steam here and there, like smaller games, and I've reviewed a couple of them here in the last couple days. But those small games stand much less of a chance of actually making it when people have to wade through just this cesspool of garbage. So keep a sharp out for good games and make sure to recommend them. Support good publishers and good developers. And as always, guys, have a wonderful day.